send the documents, take it back to Kenyans?
You see, constitutional processes are not easy. They've never been easy.
Yeah.
Whether you want to work on a new constitution or whether you want to amend the constitution, they are never easy. And so this is not different. And there is no crisis here in the first place. This is just a process that must be overcome as we clean up what we are doing, the proceedings. As to whether we want to change the bill or not, you go back to the law. I do not know why it is so difficult, because the law was so simplified in the constitution that we passed in 2010 that when I hear so many, the problem in Kenya, everybody has become a lawyer. But it's because the constitution, again, allows people to interpret the constitution. So everybody seems to be saying something. And you hear people say, the law is very clear, the constitution is very clear. But when they get into it, they find that it is not clear at all. You see? The thing is, the constitution has expressed itself that there will be a promoter of a bill, that we will design what he wants Kenyans to vote upon. And if that has been looked at by the counties, it is brought to Parliament. And Parliament is supposed to look at it and vote on it.
As is.
As is. You know, this matter of changing it, it is as though you are taking over what belongs to a promoter and you have too much interest in, and now you want to create or modify it. I mean, if it is so poorly drafted, and if it does not capture the aspirations of the people, it will fail. And why should you be concerned if it fails, if you are on the other side who do not want it to pass?
But TJ, let me just cut you short for a bit. Some of the biggest campaigners to reopen this document and for Parliament to make changes, claiming that Parliament is not a conveyor belt, and they will not be treated as such, are very senior people, one in ODM, very senior lawyers in this country, James Orengo, Chinda Molo. So are they reading from...
You have not included me because in all your exams...
But I'm speaking about those that have said we reopen. You're not talking about reopening.
I've read Standard, I've read KTN, and you've been writing TJ Kajwang.
But you are for not opening the documents.
Not just a minute. I spoke on the Assembly, in the National Floor of National Assembly, and I will speak next week, you'll hear me. And I said Parliament cannot be ceremonial. This thing of belittling Parliament and calling it ceremonial does not arise. Because Parliament, is proceeding on this constitution. You see, some people say that, oh, we are the people. And so if we decide to do it, it just becomes well. That flies in the face of the constitution itself. Even if you are the people, you must follow that constitution which you passed to be able to express yourself, even if you're the people. Unless you are creating a new constitution, in which case you require a constitutional convention. So, in that constitution, which we have sworn to protect, and I've sworn to protect 2010 constitution, which gives me powers under Article 94 and 95 to be able to consider, legislate, and that carries almost all these things. But I also know that there is an article of the Constitution which says that I cannot change the substance because it is a promoter substance. So all I'm doing, you need to understand that, Slim, because it is a thin line. You cannot call me ceremonial. I would have to put my head in it. I would have to think whether this is constitutional or not. All right, if the substance that is before me is something which flies in the face of the constitution, I will vote no. Or I will vote yes.
Fair enough.
But you understand this?
Yes.
So it is not to say that when I say it is ceremonial, then I'm saying that open it up. That doesn't arise.
Akisa.
We are only saying that if there are issues which are minor, typographical, things which can be dealt with.
That can be amended.
A comma can be removed. Why can somebody remove a comma? But you can't remove a substance